Welcome back to EKG.
I'm Ejax. I'm Ejax. I forgot what I was going to say.
I'm Cloudy. This is Sekiro. Shadows die twice.
Dose.
Yeah. Or if last episode was anything to go off, they die a fuck lot. That's okay. We're here now. We're playing the game. We're just playing the game. Just having fun. It's me and my bud. Oh, I can tell my story now.
Yep.
So I was actually in the ER last week. So I don't know if you remember the last set of episodes we did. So it would have been like 1, 2, 3. Well, it actually would have been 4, 5, 6 of this series. I was complaining about my back. Actually, it probably would have been 1, 2, 3 as well. Like just every once in a while, I'd be like, "Oh, my back." So I went into urgent care because I still have to get yada yada yada, medical insurance, yada yada, whatever. Point is, I go in and it turns out I have an abscess, or basically a cyst, pimple thing, on basically right on my tailbone, which is, oh, is it painful?
Yeah.
Like,
Jesus Christ.
Like, you can't really move a lot. Sitting hurts, lying down, unless you're flat, hurts. Car rides are terrible.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just like, fuck, man. So, like, literally the day after it started hurting, I immediately went to urgent care, and they gave me an antibiotic. And, like, there was also a couple of caveats. I was like, hey, if you get a fever, you start feeling, like, nauseous. If you start, like, you know, getting, like, pale and sweaty, all that kind of good stuff. If the pain increases, or if, like, all of a sudden it becomes, like, really red and inflamed, go to the ER. Well, 4 out of those 5 fucking things happened to me Sunday night. Like, the pain got worse. I was, like, sick. And, like, I was texting my mom. I'm, like, freaking out. I'm also having a panic attack at this fucking point.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, cool. I might just die right now. Because I'm under the impression, like, that infected shit gets in your blood. It's just going to be, like, and you're going to death note to death. It's like, thud, thud. And you're just like, and die. So I'm like freaking the fuck out. My friends pick me up and take me. So then I went to the ER. And they're like, yep, nope, that's what you got. Because I like brought the paperwork with me. I'm like, see, look at this. I don't even have to pretend to. I'm so bad at answering questions at the doctor half the time.
Oh, yeah,
they're like, when was the last time you did this? I'm like, I don't know.
Does anyone?
I thought you guys took care of that. So anyway, I do that. I go in there. And they're like, yeah, put this on and anything waist down, take off. I'm like, well, I'm going to keep my basketball shorts on. Because that was basically what I wasn't wearing any boxers or anything because there was like keep loose clothing on. So I had basketball shorts and then I had like pants over that. So took off the pants. I'm like not, actually no, I had taken off my shirt because they wanted you to do that. And then I like I put on the gown and I was going to take off my pants. And then 5 people just like somebody into the fucking room. I'm like, oh, it's like 3 chicks and 2 dudes. Like, they're checking everything. Oh, the patient. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, and then I take off my pants, still have the basketball shorts. I'm like, okay, I'm okay. I lie down. Doctor's like, hey, what's up? I'm the doctor. And also, we're going to check this out right now. I'm like,
what the shit?
Like, we're going to check this out. I'm like, with all...
Oh, Christ.
With all 5 of these people in the room, we're about to pull down my pants.
Yep.
Like, I'm like lying on my side, sweaty, gross, like and then like in pain, moving like an old geezer, and they like half pull down my fucking basketball shorts and just my butt's out. Oh my god. And like I'm just sitting there and this guy's like just like poking around. He's like, oh, I'm gonna check lower to see if it's spread. I'm like, oh, so you're just trying to get up near my butthole is what you're saying. You didn't actually get near, like you didn't get into the butthole like we did. It's higher up, thank god.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is an episode where we talk about Lucas's tailbone / butt a lot. My joke was it felt like I was growing a tail, and I was like, dude, I'm just literally becoming Vegeta at this point.
God damn.
And this guy's kind of kicking your.
Yeah, I just got bodied. Yep.
Ooh, I like that they actually acknowledge that you're dead, unlike in Dark Souls and Bloodborne, how they just keep attacking.
Oh yeah, they just attack your dead corpse.
Yeah, but anyway, so he's like, yeah, we're gonna have to get in there, numb it up a little bit, and do some like. We'll clean it up, use like a little, like, I thought he said numbing cream, and I'm like, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it turns out that's not what they were gonna use. So then his, the PA, like his assistant or whatever comes in. This guy was real cool. It's like, hey man, like I'm blah, blah, blah. We're gonna get real nice and friendly right away, cause he's gonna be doing stuff to my butt, basically.
Oh.
Because, well, my tailbone, like.
Yeah.
So he's like, yep, so what I'm gonna do is, we're gonna, inject numbing stuff into you. He's like, yeah, and this stuff we can really just kind of go nuts with it. Like, it's really hard to, like I would have to try to overdose you on it.
Oh.
Like, it's that kind of, like, the numbing stuff.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, so we're going to inject it with a needle. It's not going to lie, it's going to hurt. And then it's going to feel really hot and painful going in. I'm like, so what you're saying is, to save me the pain of you cutting me, you're going to stab me several times with this shit.
Dude, I think that's the stuff I got when I got my wisdom teeth pulled out, and they're like, yeah, like you may feel some burning like in your taint. And I was like, what? And sure enough,
Fucking, well, my stuff, they put, it was directly on the site.
yeah.
Like, so I don't know why your taint would burn.
Yeah, it was probably because it was like an anesthetic.
No, mine was like, it was a numbing thing, but it was, so anyway, he's injecting it in, like, all of a sudden he's like, all right, here we go, 3, 2, 1, he pokes. Man, I've gotten tattoos. This shit, like, I was actually doing okay at first.
Yeah.
But by, like, stab 3,
Oh,
I'm
God.
like, he's like, you could swear, and apparently it helps, and he's like, stab me again. I'm like, fuck. Like, I'm full on, like, Cloudy trying to fight Dr. Wily Mega Man 2 style fucking in there. Like, first episode EKG levels of fuck. Like, dude, I was, it was bad.
God
and,
damn.
And then, like, my butt, like, he's like, yeah, there's, like, more stuff in your butt, so it's gonna feel more full now, like my cheeks. So I was out there, just tummy thick, full of this stuff. And he goes to make the incision, and I'm like, ow!
Oh my
and he's
God.
like, oh, well, I guess we gotta add more.
Oh,
Fucking,
God.
Like, it was a total of, like, 10 or 11
What?
stabs of this shit.
Christ.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they just fucking use like?
Well, because his thought was like, yeah, we're gonna numb the entire area around it, because these things could, like, there could be one, but there could also be like a pocket. So we're literally numbing the entire area around it.
Yeah.
So like,
What the shit?
and oh yeah, by the way, so then he cuts me open, and yeah, it's like one of those videos you see on like Facebook where they do the
God
shoulder,
damn.
except it's my butt.
Yeah.
So he's supposed to, he's like, yeah, and now we're gonna feel some pressure, because I'm gonna like get my finger there, really make sure we get everything out. So it hurt anyway.
Yep.
I'm like, what the fuck?
What was the point of this?
Yeah, so like he's like, yeah, it might smell because it is just bacteria infected. I'm like, it didn't, thank God.
Oh,
like,
God,
I didn't smell anything.
I would not have been okay with that.
It was gross because some of it got like on the bed, and I saw it, and I was just like,
Oh no.
yeah. So, but God, when I stood up, I immediately felt the pressure off my back.
Yeah.
So I must have just had it in a really terrible place where it was like on nerves or something, because like, it felt like I was being constantly, like I was growing a tail, like it was being stabbed in the fucking tailbone.
Yeah.
And now it just felt like someone had cut open my tailbone.
Oh,
so
God.
now he put a bunch of gauze in there too. So I could, like, you could feel when something extra is there. So I felt like the extra juice in my,
God damn.
the extra juice in my butts, and I felt the gauze in the tailbone
Ugh.
spot. I'm just like, I'm like wobbling around like an old man. Obviously didn't work the next couple days,
Yeah.
because guess what? They don't stitch that up. Because the thought is, if you stitch it up, it's like bacteria. Like, there could still be bacteria in there. So we needed
Yeah.
to kind of like ooze out.
Ugh.
So I'm sitting here now for the last couple days. Like, and I'm good now. Yesterday was the first day I went without like a gauze.
Okay.
And then I have to tape the gauze to my like butt tailbone area.
Yeah.
I still have tape residue on my butt.
Really?
Yeah, I like wear boxers and they're like sticking to my cheeks. It's fucking terrible, dude. And taking
God.
off the tape to like change out the gauze.
Yeah.
Oh, cause like I'm a hairy boy. Like my roommate Dan has made me realize I'm not the hairiest of hairy boys, but like I'm a hairy boy.
Yeah.
And when you gotta put tape on yourself
It's not good.
to take it off,
Yeah.
yeah. So what I would do is I would take it in with me to the shower, and I would take it off, and then
Oh,
I'd
yeah,
like, the
that's-
garbage right next to the shower.
That's the way to do it.
But it's still like hurt. Like, dude, there was one time. Oh, and pooping was an experience. Those, like, I tried my best to not eat a lot and like hold it as long as I could. Cause I'm like, dude, I have an open wound on my tailbone.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be shit.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, this episode's not for the faint of heart. You could just call this like the butt stuff. The episode.
Butt stuff.
Lucas's butt stuff.
And not the good kind.
Cloudy's butt stuff. We're gonna call it Cloudy's butt stuff. I'll probably end up naming it Cloudy's butt stuff. Anyway, so pooping. There was one, like the first time I did it, it was.
Are you good? What's happening? Thank you.
The first time was an experience because like I'm like, all right, I can't wipe up. So I'm like trying everything.
I
I'm
didn't
like
think about
dabbing,
that.
doing tight ones, and then I stand up and I'm doing like the forward wipe. I'm like, I am a beta male right now, front wiping like an asshole. What? Thrust attacks can't not be but they can be deflected. Oh, okay. Why is it telling you that?
Because this guy's gonna use them a lot.
Oh. Why would it just say that? Why wouldn't you just allow you to figure that out gameplay-wise?
Yeah. I mean, it tries to help, but
I guess, but like that is a
bitch.
that just seems so like FromSoftware to me.
yeah.
Parry it.
I did.
You gotta get better at parrying, man. You're out here just dodging, and that's not gonna be the way. I've literally heard that like if you try to just dodge your way through this game, you're going to die.
No, I know, but I was only dodging a lot for the. Oh God, I forgot those fucking attacks are super strong.
Dodging a lot for the what?
Dodging a lot for the giant, because you can't parry his attacks.
Well, no, you're dodging here a lot too. You gotta parry. Look at you.
That's what it is. You're supposed to parry it at the right time, and then he steps on it. It's not you can't block those.
No, you can't. There's different symbols above their head that like different symbols mean different things. And
I know. That's what I'm saying. But like to parry thrust attacks, it's a dodge. But you have to dodge at the right time and then he'll do something. It's not a block. It's a dodge. Yeah.
But anyway, the second time I had to take a dumpskis.
Oh no!
I'm finishing this story so it doesn't have to carry over. It was one of those where my stomach's just like.
Oh, that's why I didn't even have it.
Oh.
Yeah, that helps.
I was like T-5.
Oh no.
Or T-15, 14. I'm like, oh no. And I have this tape thing. And I'm like, dude, if I don't take this off, it's gonna be gross as fuck.
Yeah.
So I like literally took my like electric razor, turned it on, and I literally like shaved the thing off me.
That's not a bad way to do it.
Yeah, I was just like, I gotta get this off now. And I'm fine, but now I'm back, and there's like it's like still like if I put like toilet paper on it, it's like a little bit of blood, but it's not like bleeding. You know, it's like so it's healing. Which is good. Fuck, man. It was an experience. Some people you went to the ER for your back, and it turns out you just had gross pimple. And, like, it can just happen because, like, ingrown hairs or fucking, like, a lot of shit. Yeah, so that was what I dealt with. And I'm like, cool. Like, I can't hang out with girls for a little bit because, like, hey, what's that tape on your butt from?
Right.
Why's your butt stinky?
What's this liquid?
Yeah. Or my God, can you imagine if I had like the gauze pad on and then like I hang out with a girl? It's like, what's that?
Right.
I did hang out with a girl before I went into the ER, like the day before, so I was still able to, you know.
Yeah, I remember you told me about that.
Yeah,
I don't know how that worked with like your pain.
Oh, your boy was out there.
Did he just fucking push through?
Oh, always. I'm a man of many talents, Eric. Fucking indulging my fucking sex addict lifestyle is one of them. Doesn't matter. Rain, sleet, snow, butt pain. I'm out there trying to plow.
You're the mailman of fucking whatever.
The mailman of tailbone pain.
Mailman of fucking through wind, sleet, snow, and rain.
But wait, rain, sleet, snow, or rain. And nothing's gonna stop me. Not even no butt pain. And that is the note we're ending this episode on.
Oh yeah, that's a better place than that.
See, I'm okay admitting the whole sex addict thing right now because who the fuck stayed through that whole story?
Right.
They're like, I want to hear more about Lucas's butt. All right, guys, next time.